How are we doing out there, everyone? Welcome back to 7th Generation Now. Today I'm going to review my 2021 Indian Challenger. This is going to be my 5,000 mile review. And we're going to talk about the likes and the dislikes. And let me tell you, there's way more likes than dislikes when it comes to this bike. So let's get into it right now. Okay, so I bought this Indian Challenger back in July of 2021. And about a month after I bought the bike, I got hit on the right side, and I couldn't ride for about 2 months because the bike was in the shop. I was waiting for parts. There wasn't a lot of damage to the bike, but unfortunately, because of the supply chain issues, I wasn't able to ride for a couple of months. So I got the bike back, and since then, I've been doing a lot of riding. Wow, this view is absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous day today. Anyway, so I got the bike back, and been putting a lot of miles on since, and I absolutely have zero complaints when it comes to the motor, when it comes to the engineering of the bike. I mean, this bike is really amazing. It's got a lot of power, handles great, it's got inverted front forks, the front brakes are really great, the Brembo brakes in the front, man, are outstanding. The ones in the back are so-so, but I really don't have a lot of dislikes when it comes to anything in regards to the motor, the engine, or the engineering of the bike. I love the riding position. I'm sitting more on top of the bike as opposed to in the bike, and I do have a bad lower back, so it kind of helps out with my posture. I've been on this bike all day long, and really at the end of the day, I feel pretty good. So if you want to do touring, man, I think this bike is excellent for that. If you want to do short rides, you want to get into the twisties, this bike has a lot of versatility. Like I said, I don't have any complaints when it comes to the totality of the bike. Some of my dislikes, again, they're minor. A lot of plastic on this bike. There's a compartment latch that broke. I'm still waiting on that part to come in. There's a lot of plastic piece up here. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of cheap. On my saddlebags, there's a couple of plastic pieces that are coming off that I'm getting replaced. It's all covered under warranty. But really, other than that, I haven't had any issues with this bike whatsoever. I had heated grips put on it, and there was an error code that came up right after I picked up the bike, and I took it back, and they fixed whatever the issue was immediately. I think it was a sensor that was off. Anyway, I haven't had any issues at all with the bike. I have read that there's some people who had to take their bike in for idling issues, but I haven't had any of those problems. So the likes are numerous, and the dislikes are really very few. Let's talk a little bit about the ride modes. This bike does have 3 ride modes. It has standard, I'm in standard right now, sport, and rain. Let me just talk about sport mode. When you put it in sport mode, and I don't do it very often, but when you do, you better hold on. When you hit that throttle, this bike goes. When you have it in standard, the throttle to me is, it's already, has great throttle response just in standard. You put it in rain mode, yeah, it kind of sucks, but I'll say this about rain mode. I did a trip, I don't know, about a 3-hour ride from where I live, and I just wanted to check the gas mileage in rain mode. It doesn't have a lot of power when you put it in rain mode, but man, you really do save on gas. Not that I think all of us are trying to do this. These bikes are meant to ride hard, meant to ride fast. So, but if you're looking to save some gas, put it in rain mode. If you're going on a trip, you're not looking to get there with any type of speed, and put it in rain mode and just kind of cruise. and save yourself a little bit of money. And of course, today with gas prices, I think all of us are looking to save a little bit of money on that end. The windshield, man, this windshield is not a gimmick. This thing has saved me on days when it's really cold. I've been doing some riding throughout winter. I live here in California, so we can ride year round, but it still gets a little chilly. And then, you know, of course, for me, I'm a sissy, so I don't like to be cold. These heated grips and that windshield definitely do help. So that windshield is not a gimmick. I switched out the stock windshield and I put in a Clockworks windshield, and I really do like it. And you can get a taller windshield as well if you want to get a little bit more protection from the elements. You can get a taller windshield, but this one that I have, I think it works fine. Like I said, I added heated grips, engine protectors in the front and in the rear, upgraded my exhaust, and probably in the future I'll add another seat. To be honest with you, I really like these stock handlebars. I have an injured shoulder, and these stock handlebars are fine. People keep asking me, hey, when are you going to switch out those handlebars? But I have an injured shoulder, and so these stock handlebars are working really well for me. If at some point in time I'm able to find some handlebars that look a little better, but also don't hurt my shoulder, then I'll definitely switch them out. Probably switch out the seat as well. There is a heated seat. Again, I'm a big sissy. I don't like to be cold. I'm looking to add some of the closeouts as well in the future. But 5,000 miles into this bike, man, I'm loving it. I have nothing negative to say about the bike as a whole. Again, there's a few plastic pieces that, you know, kind of suck. A latch that broke. But man, this 108 Power Plus motor is a champ. Liquid cooled engine. I mean, this is a high performance motorcycle. And again, you can take this on a cross country trip, or if you're just looking to cruise, get into the twisties, whatever it is you want to do, this bike will do it. You can upgrade the cams, but honestly, I mean, when I bought this bike stock, I couldn't believe how much power it had. And that was in standard ride mode. And then I put it in sport mode, and man, this bike just gets it. So, and I like to ride fast, and I do ride with a group of guys that ride pretty hard. They're all Harley guys, so not everybody's perfect, right? But yeah, they ride pretty hard, and their bikes are all souped up, and their bikes are all fast. And this Challenger keeps up, and I haven't done anything to it. So, man, if you're on the fence, you're thinking about buying a street glide or a road glide, or you're looking into you know, something a little different, man, go test ride an Indian. This bike, it's modern, and I think that they're really putting Harley in a bind right now with the new technology that Indian is utilizing. I think Harley is definitely on the fence a little bit, or on the ropes a little bit, I should say, and they need to up their game. They really do. And I'm not saying I don't like Harley. I think Harleys are great. I like all bikes. But if you want something a little different, if you want to stand out, buy an Indian Challenger. And they have that new Pursuit as well, which is basically, from what I've been told and from what I have read, is an Indian Challenger on steroids. So anyway, this is my 5,000 mile review. I hope you liked it. This is my first moto vlog, by the way, so don't be too harsh. If you have some suggestions, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you have any questions about the bike, anything I left out, feel free to comment, and I'll do my best to answer your questions as well. All right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, man. It's beautiful out. It is absolutely beautiful. Peace. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that moto vlog, my very first one. I just dropped off my bike for my 5,000 mile service, and hopefully I'll be back real soon, maybe around 10,000 miles. All right, hope you guys enjoy your weekend, your weekday, wherever you are. And if you're out there riding, be safe. Peace.